and welcome to BrainSell and SugarCRM's webinar on the secret of selling with social. We're going to be introducing a brand new product called Hint from Sugar that will help you sell much better. So introducing the panelists today. Hello, I am Sonja Fridell, president here at BrainSell, one of Sugar's elite partners, and I'm joined today by Deepak. Are you there?
I am here. Hello.
Hello. So Deepak, thank you so much for joining. Deepak is Director of Product Management at Sugar, and I hear you're in charge of reporting and insights, which is an awesome title, Deepak.
Yes, thank you.
And we'll get into exactly what that means as we move forward here, as Deepak walks us through this awesome product. So a little bit about BrainSell. Who the heck are we? We're just going to have a couple of slides like this, and then we're going to get into the good stuff. So BrainSell is one of Sugar's top partners. We've been working with Sugar for over 8 years, but we've been in existence for over 20, located here just north of Boston. And we really focus ourselves on consulting before throwing software in. And as you can see on the right here, on the right-hand side of your screen, we have lots of awesome products that we're expert in. But Sugar, again, one of our top products that we concentrate in, and just helping people and businesses in general improve their technology stack and process situation with software. A little bit about Sugar. Deepak, maybe you can add a little bit to this, but I've known, again, Sugar for over 8 or 9 years in my time here at BrainSell. We've got over 2 million users using the platform. We've got users all over the world, not just the country, over 500. Deepak, I think you guys are over probably 600 employees or so right now, right, all around the globe.
Yeah.
Growth every year, and a really strong partner network that we're proud to be a part of. And based, of course, in Cupertino, California, right next to Apple. So Deepak, please, if you would, I mean, just give us a little view on what's going on in the CRM industry right now. And we do have a poll question. So Deepak, while you're introing that, I'm going to put up a poll question just so we can take a quick poll. We always love to do this, so just see who's using what out there. So I'm going to launch the poll, which will take up your screen for a sec. If you could just press the button here when I launch it. And Deepak, maybe you can just give us a view of what the heck is going on in the CRM industry right now where people are taking this poll.
Okay, great. Thank you, Sonia. This is Deepak. I'm a product manager at Sugar. Today, I'm going to be giving you a brief demonstration of our new product, Hint, and where we are going with this product. And there's a new kind of CRM that we want to talk a little bit about. As you can see, Sugar is all about relationship management. So Sugar is a CRM platform that allows you to manage your sales processes. So it has Salesforce automation, it has customer lifecycle management, service, and workflow and reporting, activity tracking, opportunity management. So everything that you have been using CRM for, Sugar already has that. So that's the traditional kind of a CRM. But the world is changing around us. As you can see, it's a consumer-driven revolution. Everybody is expecting their applications to work like Facebook and Google and LinkedIn. So any social apps like that you are familiar with on your iPhones or on your Android, you get a lot of information at your fingertips, and you want to have your business applications work like a consumer application. So it's very consumer-driven. And a little bit about data ratios. So if you use Google today, how much information do you actually put into Google? Practically none, but you get a lot of information back. Whenever you do any search on Google, you get a lot of information back. Now, why can't our business applications be like that? Instead, traditionally, we have been focused on getting a lot of information into the CRM system, my meetings, my calls, opportunities, leads, contact details, emails, and notes and documents. We put in a lot of information, and salespeople spend a lot of time putting information, but they don't get back a whole lot information in terms of insights and actionable insights. And that is the new kind of CRM that Sugar is envisioning we want to be able to do. So in addition to relationship management, we are adding a new family of products called Relationship Intelligence. And this is a broad term. Relationship intelligence means getting more information about the leads and the contacts that you are working with, getting news and activity alerting, profiling, content recommendations, sentiment analytics. And the idea there is that whatever information you have in your CRM about the opportunity, about your accounts, you want to get more context and more actionable insights from those records so that you can be more impactful in making the next set of decisions around your customers. And that's the paradigm shift that Sugar is envisioning with this relationship management and relationship intelligence. So today we are going to be talking about a new product which we just launched called Hint. And this is the first product in the relationship intelligence family of products. So let's see what this is. Now, before we talk about Hint, what is the pain point that we are trying to address with Hint? If you look at a typical BDR or SDR kind of a role, they spend a lot of time researching. You get a lead from your website, or you buy a lead from some data provider, or you get a lead from a trade show, whatever your lead source is. The first thing a salesperson will always do, or an SDR will do, is research. They'll find social context about that person. They'll research the company website. They'll look at any past interactions. They'll do some industry research and try to figure out, what should I say when I make that first phone call? I want to be contextual. I want to be impactful. I want to be meaningful. But in order to get there, they have to spend a lot of time researching. And 30% of the time is spent researching and entering data into about the prospects and entering data into the CRM system. That's a lot of time. If you look at their metrics and SDR, some of them, they have to make like 20, 30, 50 phone calls per day. But if they are spending a lot of time researching and entering data, that's a lot of wasted time. So there's a loss of productivity. So that's the context of the pain point that a current salesperson has today. So what is SugarCRM? What does it do? Let's say you have a lead. You get a lead from, say, any source. Let's say somebody signs up on your website, and all you have is a name and an email address. Now, today, that salesperson will start doing some research with this person and try to find out, do we know enough about this person, about this company, about this opportunity? Is it worth talking to? What Hint does is it automatically fetches a bunch of information about that person. So let's take an example. I have a lead called Lauren Holiday, and all I have is an email address for that person. Hint will automatically show you the social links, some contact information, company information right there within a matter of a couple of milliseconds, literally. And now you can see, this person works for Foot Professional. They are based in Alabama. They're in the retail industry, about 150 company size. And this is a description of the company, and this is where I got the lead from. So that's like useful information for me to make my first phone call. So, and I can also see some activity histories. Was there any recent activity with this particular lead or not? We show that here right within the Hint panel as well. So that's at a very high level what Hint does. So there are three features within Hint. There is an enhanced intelligence pane. So when you are looking at your lead record, you can see the most recent data about that person, just as I was showing. And this is available for leads, for contacts. You can see it in the record view and also in the account subpanel preview. Now, once you fetch the data, when Hint gets the data, you don't have to manually type in that data into your CRM. You just click a button and it automatically updates that record for you. And the third thing is we show you the activity history of that lead or that contact, whether it's calls, meetings, or tasks. Let's take a brief demonstration of this product. Here's my SugarCRM system, and I'm going to go into the leads module. And you can see here that I have a lot of new leads that have come in. So Trevor, Larry, Rich. So these are all leads. And if I click on Larry, for example, you will see here that I don't have a lot of information about Larry, but on the right-hand side of the pane, I see a lot more information that has been updated about Larry. So I know that Larry is this. I have found out that Larry is the CEO. I found out Larry is the CEO of SugarCRM. I also found out Larry's LinkedIn profile, his education background. He seems to have a PhD from Stanford, smart guy. I see Larry's picture as well. Now, this is very useful. Let's say you are on a trade show and you get a lot of business cards and you come back to your office and you're looking at a name. Ooh, I wonder who that Larry was. And then if you see the picture, you will immediately make a connection. Now I know he was talking about cash flow management. I better talk to him now. So, so this is you're making a warm connection already to the person before you even make the first phone call. Now, at the bottom of this hint screen, you will actually see company information, the URL of the company LinkedIn, the size of the company, what industry they are in, where are they located. And if you hover on the company description, you will actually see some information that SugarCRM enables businesses to create extraordinary customer relationship. Now, so whatever company it is, you will find some description and also some industry tags. So what industry they are in, and the company Facebook and the company Twitter account as well. I'm going to go back into the leads list view and show some other leads. So if you go back here, I have Rich, Larry, myself. So let's take Larry again. I don't have the account name in here. So I click on the preview icon, and this is the hint panel. It fetches me the same information, and I see Larry works for SugarCRM. Now, traditionally, I would have had to go into the record view and manually type in the SugarCRM name. But I don't have to do that with Hint. With Hint, I just click on this little cloud icon and it will automatically update the account name for Larry. So let's look. I'm going to click on this little cloud icon and it will update the account name for Larry. It's that simple. So you save a lot of time not entering this data, and it's automatically updated for you. Now you will see the cloud icons in various places. So I can click on company size and it will update the company size record in the lead record. Or I can click on this top level cloud icon and it will update all of the fields for Larry into the CRM record. And this is the activity history. I don't have any history with Larry right now. And if you can see some other accounts, I may have some history. It will automatically show some history for you.
And Deepak, that includes meetings, emails, and calls, right? So it's kind of like taking it from, cool. So it takes it from all those modules. I find that really helpful with this because you don't need to hunt through all the different modules to see if a call, meeting, or task has been held. Yeah, that's awesome. A roll up.
That's a consolidated view of all the activities related to Larry. You will be able to see in the chronological reverse order right within this activity history pane. Now, because this is a new lead, I don't have any history with this. As soon as I start creating some calls and meetings and emails, they will start showing up in the history.
Great.
So that's Hint, and this is available in the record view. This is if I now go into Larry Augustine's record view, you will be able to see the Hint panel on the right-hand side, as well as there's a separate sub-panel within the record view called Hint, and you can update all of this information. So if I want to update education, it will update Larry's education into my CRM record. Now, having said that, you will notice that the cloud icon next to the education is not there anymore. And the reason for that is that I have already updated the CRM records. Now, it will not show you again that you have it updated, so it won't show you again. So that's Hint.
We have a great question too, Deepak. Sorry. Is email the only unique identifier, or what if you didn't have Larry's email, but you just had his, let's say, name and phone number, just first and last name?
Yes. So in this first version, we need an email address. In future versions, we will be looking at name plus location, name plus company, perhaps name plus phone numbers, or even area code, and see if we can identify the right Larry. So if you look for Larry Augustine in a 415 area code, you probably might get about 10 of them. We need to make sure we find the right one. So in this version, an email is needed. In future versions, we will be adding more search capabilities.
Great. And just a human kind of point, because we beta tested this here at BrainSell and I loved it. So when you this is super commonsensical, but when you click the LinkedIn profile link, it brings you to Larry's page and you're able to snoop on him or connect with him, which I think is something that's such a simple thing in the sales process that someone can do to show that you're top of mind. So I've been using this to LinkedIn with people, right after a call, and it makes me look like super with it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
so I really like that a lot. And another question, where is this information being scraped from? Is it what it says, LinkedIn and Facebook, or are there some other,
Yes.
services out there?
Yeah. So we have partnered with some data providers who specialize in getting data and harmonizing data from various public and private data sources. And
Cool.
we just use those data providers, and we have a relationship with them. The customers, when you buy Hint from Sugar, you don't have to worry about where the data is coming from. And we will be adding more data sources in the future for new kinds of data. But that's how the data is coming. So we are not scraping data from anywhere. We are leveraging data providers who have relationship with public and private sources.
Got it. And do those, maybe you can't disclose this, Deepak, but do those Discover.org and Zoom, are those some of the suppliers? We have a question from Scott, one of the attendees.
Not specifically those two, but we don't divulge who our data providers are, and but those two are not on that list.
Sure. Okay. Great. And then I like this too, because we'll get into pricing as well, but I liked that this doesn't go on the contacts that you sync in. So it's like an unlimited license, right? So so you can sync in as much information as you want. You're not going to get dinged for the contacts that you sync in or look at, which is awesome.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Beautiful. I can speak to the install too, like that it's just a turn it on kind of deal. It's incredibly easy. I did it. So.
Yeah.
It's really easy.
So let me move
Go ahead.
on. So basically what Hint does is helps you realize more value from your CRM. So it's not just about entering data. It's not just about like making sure that your managers get good reports on the pipeline. It's actually about helping the salesperson, whether they are on the lead side, whether they are on the account management side, get context about the person that they are talking to. So it automatically gets missing information, eliminates manual data entry. And because you have a lot of upfront information, you can start making a good relationship, make that first phone call with confidence, with good data, and you are already making better relationship with your customer in the hope that you will be able to shorten your own sales cycle. So rather than spending 3 or 4 initial calls just building a relationship, you can actually start that right on the first phone call and shorten your sales cycle as well. So those are some value points for Hint. So let's talk a little bit about availability. How does this work? Right now, it is available for purchase worldwide, but in the first version, the coverage of data is limited to the United States. We will be adding other geographies soon. So if you are using Sugar and you're based in Europe, but your primary customer base is in the United States, Hint is absolutely perfect for you. So our data providers we are leveraging are strong in the United States, and we will be adding more countries in the future as well. So in terms of licensing and pricing, it's a module loadable package, just like any of our other modules, and you install that. It's available on Sugar 7.8 and above. So once you install that package, it automatically adds the various fields, and it automatically adds the Hint panel, and you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to do anything in terms of customization and so on. It's available at $15 per user per month, so that's the list price. And as Sonja was saying, it's unlimited data. So there's no restriction that you can only sing, 100 contacts per month or something like that. There is no such restriction. So it's a flat $15 per user per month. There is a one-to-one requirement. So you have to purchase as many Hint licenses as Sugar licenses you have. Doesn't matter how many salespeople you have who will be using Hint. And it's available for all our editions as well.
Got it. And I have a quick poll question. Sorry to interrupt. I'm so curious. So I'm going to launch another poll. This is the last poll. Is social media research part of your sales cadence? So do you think your salespeople or SDRs take a 5 to 3 minute snoop around the interweb to figure out what people like and where they went to college and stuff? So yes, I'm getting a lot of yes returns. That's awesome. I'm always curious about that. I think we try to do it internally too. It's just like you're always heads down running around, and this product just seems to put it right in your face, which is awesome. So poll closed. Thank you, Deepak.
So based on this pricing, one of our analysts, Nucleus Research, suggested that at $15 a month, it more than pays for itself if a salesperson can reduce or eliminate most of that prep time on just 2 calls. So that's the power. It's very reasonably priced, but for that price point, you get a lot of information back, and that's Hint.
That's great. That's awesome. So get a free trial as well. This will be in our follow-up email, but if I know a lot of you are on Sugar already, so you can just type this in this bit.ly/Hint trial, and this will bring you to an awesome form. And if you're not on Sugar and you want to try it, still fill out the form and you'll be able to get both from us. So again, we do have a free trial that you'll be able to put in your existing instance of Sugar, or a free trial if you don't already have Sugar, and you can try it out. I will say that it definitely has saved us some time, and it's made me connect with more people on LinkedIn and show some credibility and some warm and fuzzy during the sales process. So we love it. Deepak, is there anything else? We like to keep these really, quick, because everyone needs to get back to work.
No, I think that's fine. So I think it's a 30-day free trial is available. Just fill out the form on the URL, try it out, and it will be installed. Once you try it out, all your salespeople can try it for unlimited first 30 days. And if you're interested, please go back to BrainSell and start the process of buying this.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Deepak, for your time today. We appreciate it. And again, you guys will get the recording to this webinar plus this bit.ly to start a free trial. And yeah, we thank you again. And everyone, have a great day. Thank you so much, Deepak.
Thank you.